Hello guys, welcome to my first video. We are currently flying from Perth to Rockford. Pretty good flight. We are waiting for clearance here. Pretty much gonna be on the ground for a long time, so see you there. Yes, so great news. We have just received our taxi pushback clearance. Pardon me. We've received our pushback clearance. We're gonna tail right, and it's gonna be a really short taxi to runway 33. You'll see that in a bit. So we increase the throttle because remember, no matter how much we put the throttle up, it's going to be 10% because it's going to be 10 knots because we're pushing back. So tailing right here, make sure that the area was clear around me as I was facing right. So this is how short the taxi is. The runway that we're departing from is literally right there. So yeah, we got our taxi clearance. We're gonna hold short of that holding point right over there, if you can see it. It's a very short taxi, as I said, and this is where things go a little bit south. So as we're getting ready for takeoff, the winds were a little bit hectic. So my aircraft started veering to the left a little bit, and then the takeoff was just a little bit wonky as I tried to correct it and make it go back to center line. But can't blame the wind too much. So as we go back down to 50% throttle to avoid that penalty of not staying within 250 knots below 3,000 feet, we continue our climb gradually, following via the SID for the departure of Perth. Because, see, departures are easier with SIDs. I don't know if I'm the only person that thinks that, but I just think that departures are easier with the SID. So not much interesting happened here. Just following the SID as usual. As we follow the SID, we continued to climb here. Climb rate pretty good, pretty stable, if I may ask. Not too bad from mobile pilot. Cue the laughter. Anyways, let's get back into it. So we're looking back at Perth here. Very beautiful island, if I may say so myself. One of my top two islands in the game, other than Orange, which has Tokyo International, one of the longest runways in the game. Not too shabby, eh? So as we're following the SID, reaching 3,000 feet, we are about to throttle up for our final cruising speed, holding our altitude at 030, increasing the speed. Now guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like the video. But obviously, if you're not here, then who's gonna like and subscribe? And you don't really have to like or subscribe. Just like or just subscribe, but preferably one of the two, because this is my first video and I'm hoping to make things better. Now, crossing into St. Bartholomew airspace, it was very empty, if I may say so myself, but the controller was nice. He was patient, waiting for that one person to fly in. Of course, that wasn't me, unfortunately. I was in a 787, and I was going to Rockford. That was my flight plan at the time. If I knew it was empty, I would have helped the controller out, be busy, But he did give me advice, and as we were heading into Rockford, he told me to decrease my altitude and decrease my speed so that they could control me better. Now, as I was entering the airspace, I decided to jump into the voice chat, and it was very, very busy. Rockford is known for its busyness, and this is when I realized that I was getting stepped over a lot by other pilots. Now, usually this wouldn't be too bad, but it was bad. I'm talking ATC 24 event bad. So as I was coming in, I was kind of scared that I was gonna leave his airspace and miss the approach for the runway, which is 07 left, by the way. The runway that we're going to be arriving in is 07 left. So, flying over Waterloo, one of the more useless, if I may say, airfields in the game, because not everyone wants or has the seaplane game pass in PTFS. And neither do I, but that's a story for another day. I will be posting more, and you guys could deal in the comments if I should become a controller. So, yeah. Exploring the island, going through, listening to the sheer chaos of the ATC, as you can see down by the map. It was very, very full in Rockford. Fully staffed with ATC, but no ground. Actually, it wasn't fully staffed with ATC. That it was fully staffed with pilots, I may say. Cue the laughter. Anyways. We were still not contacted yet, but here we got contacted finally. So we're giving radar vectors 407 left. I decreased altitude a little bit more, realizing now that I was 254 knots. Hopefully the controller didn't notice that, because you know the rule, 250 knots or below 3000. That's the rule for ATC 24. Rhymes there. Anyways, so we were just about to miss the approach, but we snapped back for the ILS. This is when we had ILS clearance 407 left, descending, and this is where I prepared for the landing. So coming into land, I was only cleared for the ILS. So when you're cleared for the ILS, it doesn't necessarily mean landing. It's more like you must get yourself lined up with the runway. So I put full flaps on, maximum flaps, so it could really stop efficiently. Coming in at 1,000 feet, you should put your gear down, approaching 1,000. And I have dropped the gears. There's no animation in this game, which is just a shame. But as we're coming into land, we had full concentration, except for moving the camera a bit, but that really didn't matter at this stage. I really wanted to make it butter, just for you guys. Almost stalling here on the approach. You see, I was a little bit panicked because at the time it was late at night and I needed to go to bed because, you know, I still go to school. I'm grade 7, by the way, from South Africa. Exams are starting, final, so there might be some delays in between videos, but that's fine, guys. As you can see, I was coming a little bit too low here. I pitched the nose up a little, and I'm like, you know, it's fine if you have a little bit of a low approach, as long as it's butter. But, guys, rate the landing in the comments below. My personal rating is 9.5. 9.5 is a pretty good landing considering this was done on mobile. So, mobile haters, you could come deal with me. Thank you for watching, guys, and hope you stayed with me through the whole video. This is my first video. It was kind of long, but thank you if you stayed, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Goodbye.